I enjoy being outdoors. I like the feeling of rock. I love rock climbing. But the competitions, even though they can't be any different from that, are a great challenge. The hard training before the comp itself, the mental pressure of performing at given moment, it has its magic. And the Olympics is a challenge that I want to accept. Absolutely. World Championships in Innsbruck this year is a stepping stone. Olympic format has 3 disciplines: bouldering, lead and speed. And Innsbruck gym has it all. Super high quality routes on the world-class holds. If you really want to train for the competitions, Innsbruck is the best place in the world to do that. Sometimes I definitely feel too tired. Training multiple days in a row, 5 hours a day, when my skin is burning and my muscles are burning too. And sometimes I don't even want to climb, but it's all about the mental game. It's about turning the pain into joy. Once I touch the first hold, I just enter the zone and everything I think about is the next hold. Bouldering is essential training for any kind of climbing. It is the base. Everybody needs that. For me, bouldering is something that I enjoy training probably the most. It's great training for both power and technique. I love the freedom of just getting into the gym, seeing bunch of holds and trying to create my own bowl problem. It is kind of my own piece of freedom in the restricted world of training program when I'm just ticking tasks of my training schedule one by one. One of the great things about Innsbruck is that you always meet similarly motivated climbers and you can share the motivation, get psyched, especially if you know what is about to come. Speed. I've never really been interested in this discipline. I've never really trained it, but I have to accept the decision that speed will be part of the Olympics and I have to train it at least a little bit. For me, the biggest personal challenge is that the first time in my life I will have to train something that I hate. But I'm hoping I will at least find a little bit of fun in it, and that will help me to improve in speed. The third discipline is lead. And what I love about lead climbing competitions is that you just have to train hard. You have to be fit, you have to be strong, and there is no way around that. The routes are hard, the routes are very consistent and require so much endurance. And they are long at the same time. And in order to get to the top, you have to be fit and you have to have so much power to take some very minor rests in the middle of them. The routes are so long that you can't really climb it from the ground to the top without any single rest. And for that, you just need a lot of power. For me, lead climbing is the most important discipline. I'm very happy that climbing finally made it to the Olympics because I think it deserved it. Climbing is an amazing sport, and I think advantages of being in the Olympics for climbing just outweigh the disadvantages of it. I'm not very happy about the format that was chosen by the Climbing Federation, but that's what we get, and I hope it's kind of stepping stone for the future Olympics where hopefully all 3 disciplines will be included separately. That's the goal for climbing in general, but my goal is right now just preparing myself for the Olympics as good as possible. And I'm motivated. I haven't been competing for a while now, and I feel like my batteries are recharged and I want to compete.